Good evening from down under, everyone. My name is Raymond Splits, and we're going to continue our Let's Play of Super Robot Wars Y cross playthrough. This should be part 45 in the series, and last we left off, we had just did all the DLC, and so we will go through the two talks, and then we'll go into the Cauldron of Hell, I believe is the one I picked. Just because I know there is a assist link associated with that map. So we'll do that one first and pick it up. And then I'll try to put off every map that has new joins as much as possible. Just to see if we can get them recruited at a higher level. So, which I think in the short term is only 2 maps of note. And I know which ones they are, so. I suppose that might be a good chance for that map to send it map to level up other characters. I'm sorry, I'm just looking at my choices and I can see a few good ones to do, so. I have to have a quick look at my pilot levels as well, I think. It might be worth putting off one to the last, if that's going to be the case. Which is funny because it's also the one that has the recruits, so. In terms of upgrading, I'm focusing more on the skills first. Especially with my money kind of limited as it is. So I have put, what's the word I'm looking for? I have put, just upgrades at like 5 just to get the bonus for now, until the money situation picks a little bit back up, and then I'll casually level them. Because I know we are going to get some more recruits down the line, so. Like, I'm pretty sure in the short term alone we're going to get like 6 or 7. And they keep going on about this. Oh, pardon me. Oh dear. Poor Dorothy has to be there. Alright. So that's that one done. So very quickly. Possibly I change it back to pilot level. I don't think I set Veronica murders. Oops, that's an oversight on my behalf. Oh well. Where's Daba in this list? Oh wow, he will actually do okay during that map. So we will definitely definitely not deploy him then for now. Yeah, okay. Let us quickly sort out some parts then. I apologize, I normally do this off screen, but I must have spaced this one time. Alright, Piranha Converter. I suppose we'll go Amaro. The good thing is that we don't have to spend a lot of time with items. There we go. Again, yeah, we're just gonna leave the DLC units alone until their DLCs come up. So, into the mission, which I guess is only going to be one map, but oh well. The Cauldron of Hell. So in the hangar of the laboratory. This is the place, there's a Tomy laboratory. We're free to look around while Takuma and the guys get their checkup and get our arc is serviced. As long as we don't go into the restricted areas, that is. Good enough for me. I want to see everything. You're a kid like in candy store, Suga. Screw candy, this is way better. This is a holy ground for people like me. I had no idea Suga was such a Getter fanatic. Right, I just found out the other day there are Getter robots other than Arc. I know they use a mass-produced model called Getter D2 here. What does the D stand for anyway? You should ask your resident Getter fanatic. Come on, you can't just drop that on me. And what kind of fan are you if you can't even deduce, let alone know that much? Suga exposed as a poser. Help, help, I'm being harassed. Anyway, the D in D2 stands for dragon. In short, the D2s follow the development of the famous Getter dragon. There's a long history of Getter robots, isn't there? That would be the Kuma's Getter Arc is the current state of the art. And when you say Gundam, you think 2 eyes and cool antennas at its forehead, but what says Getter? I guess it would be 3 machines that combine into one robot, with 3 different forms powered by Getter rays. Getter rays, a mysterious energy that's not yet fully understood. Hey there kids, are you interested in Getter rays? Who are you, sir? The name is Shikishima, and don't you forget it. Wait, could he be the mad scientist of Satomi Laboratory that Takuma mentioned? Mad scientist? Yep, sounds like me, alright. Professor Shikishima, oh my god, it's a pleasure to meet you. Who are you supposed to be? I'm a total fan of the guns you make. I love your work, especially the missile revolver. What's going on? Okay, so Professor Shikishima is considered in certain circles to be one of the most creative weapon designers in the world. His work is art. You get it, you show promise, boy. To a gun fanatic like me, Professor Shikishima is basically a god. I'm not worthy. It turns out he is a fanatic, just not about Getter. I had no idea Suga idolized someone like that. Something tells me this old man is not a normal person, and I mean that in the worst possible way. Professor, this meeting has to be fake. Please show us around the lab. Sure, why not? By the way, I wouldn't recommend wandering off on your own. Why's that? Because they might come out. What might come out? What else? Ghosts. Ghosts? Yep, word is every night you can hear footsteps followed by a creepy plip-plop sound, like water dripping from somewhere. Guys, we have to go back to the AA event right now. Asagi, it's fine, it's not even evening yet. You're such a scaredy cat. I mean, that just sounds like a water leak or something, right? Don't believe me? That's okay, there's always someone who doesn't believe in ghosts. And they're always the first to go, hee hee hee. Do you enjoy terrifying children, old man? Oh Tetsuya, it's been a while, thanks for knocking some sense into the boys. Glad to be of service, I see you're doing well, Professor. No one told me you were on the AA event. It's like fate is drawing you all together. It's not just me, most of the fiercest and most talented pilots in the world are gathering on board. The battle must be spectacular. I bet Ryoma would kill to be there. Ryoma? Who's that? Ryoma Nagare, Takuma's father. He was the leader of the original Getter team. He fought the Saurians and the Hiyaki. I lost count of the number of times he saved the world. Well, Takuma's dad was amazing. Incidentally, Commander Jin used to be the pilot of the original Getter alongside Ryoma Nagare. Wait, Commander Jin was a pilot? I figured there was something more to him, but I never would have guessed he had a history like that. So where's Takuma's dad now? He's on Mars. He's part of the terraforming project? No, not in that sense. 19 years ago, Ryoma deployed in Getter to stop a nuclear missile launched as a last resort against the Dinosaur Empire during the second invasion. After absorbing the nuclear missile, Getter flew into space. The final tracking data had it heading for Mars. So you're saying he passed away? Nobody knows for sure. But no one has seen nor heard from Ryoma Nagara since that day. Some of us weren't even born when that happened. Very little of this has been shared with the public, so I'm not surprised you haven't heard about it. Whether you mention that when you mention Getter absorbed the nuclear missile, he means it literally. Getter robot absorbed the nuclear missile straight into its body. All I can tell you is, Getter rays, they do things. Getter rays, a mysterious energy that can't be explained. He sacrificed his life to save the world. Takuma's dad was a true hero. He was amazing in many ways, but he wasn't exactly what you'd call a hero. What was he like? Wild and fiery, straightforward and impulsive. You wouldn't believe how short his fuse was. That sounds a little familiar. You just described Takuma, man. I know, who knows what fate has in store for him? The possibilities are endless. Their physicals should be almost over. I can't wait to see how the chosen children of Geta are growing. The chosen children of Geta. Professor Shikishima, would you tell me more about Ryoma Nagare? Oh ho, the current King of Hearts. Curious about him, are you? I know that Ryoma Nagare was a master of karate. That's why you're interested, Doman. That's part of it, but I get it. You want to know more about your master's rival. Doman's master? That sounds a little familiar. Ryoma Nagare, power of the Geta Robo, was a rival of my master, the undefeated of the East. You better find a chair, my boy, because I have so many stories to tell you about the fights. Atomic Laboratory Control Room. That takes care. Oh god. That takes care of your checkups. What was the point anyway? I'm the picture of health. Because your blood is special. Ryoma's blood, heavily influenced by getaways, flows through your veins. Of course it has to do with my old man. What about me? Is it because of my brother? Tahir should have had no prior experience piloting Geta, yet it came as naturally as breathing to him. It was almost as if he was the avatar of Geta. My brother's power was amazing, yeah, but all I've got is a weak prediction ability that barely works. Either way, you both have unique pasts. It was your blood that brought you here. Did you ever find out anything about who killed my mum? No lead so far, we're still investigating. I see. Takuma. My mum died to protect me. I still see the face of that scumbag who killed her every time I close my eyes. What the hell am I supposed to do like this? There's no need to rush, Takuma. But time's always moving forward. Things will happen when they should. What's that supposed to mean? You're going to find out who killed your mother soon. Wait, one of your predictions? No, not that way anyway. Like I said, time is always moving forward. You're gonna find out, it's just a matter of when. Meanwhile, in a corridor in the lab. I can't believe we're actually doing a test of courage. Come on, let's go back. This is pointless anyway. Oh, are you scared? Don't be silly, I'm just looking out for you guys. But what if a ghost does show up? We might get possessed, or maybe cursed. So if we do, we'll ask Baku to do something about it. He looks like the kind of guy who'd love to perform an exorcism on 10. Perhaps we could use a more detailed plan? Well, you're shaking like a leaf, Ichika. But as your representative, I have to. You really don't have to force yourself to take a on out of a sense of responsibility, you know. It is a little cute how you're ready to face any challenge in the world, but you're afraid of a little ghost. It's not the same. So you really should have brought Cross along. But it wouldn't be much of a test of courage. You're so honest, even about the silliest things. By the way, what about Guma and Kirumi? They said they weren't interested, but who knows what the real reason was. Is that so? I'll admit, I'm more surprised that you agreed to join us, June. I'm not into the occult or anything like that, but if it's spirits of someone who died, I want to see it for myself. Really. Because it means there's a life after death. Minami. I want to see some ghost too. A pale, gloomy hunt with a mysterious side. Oh. Are you sure you're not thinking of vampires? So your standards drop from as long as they breathe to breathing's optional. Can you stop yelling? You don't want the ghost to find us, do you? I mean, yeah, that's the whole point. Let's go. This place... The place where they say can be heard where wet footsteps is right ahead. You picked the worst possible time to act like a good leader. Sorry to drag you into this, Doman. It's no problem, this is all part of our job guarding Representative Ichika. I'm surprised you believe in ghosts though. Well, when you're in the Special Stealth Forces, you tend to encounter all sorts of unexplainable, supernatural phenomena. I'd really rather Ichika not have to deal with any of that stuff. For my part, I'm not sure if my martial arts or your ninjutsu would be effective against a ghost. We'll cross that bridge when we get there, I'm sure we can figure something out. You're pretty calm about all this. Like, you know, there's no real danger here. I wouldn't say that. On nights like this, when the moon shines so beautifully, something always seems to happen. Maybe even ghosts? There's someone I want to meet, even if it's just a ghost or an illusion. That conversation with Professor Shikishima must have gotten to me. Meanwhile, back in the corridor. Eve, I saw it. I really saw it. Baku, what's wrong? He was right there in front of me, a ghost of my brother who disappeared 19 years ago. So you saw it as well, huh? No way, you two. In my case, it was the previous Emperor Gore, the former ruler of the Dinosaur Empire. Something is making us see illusions of people related to us. But all I saw was a plump old man in a white coat. Really, he may have been related to you, even if you don't know it. I thought he was lost, so I ran after him, but then I ended up here. Yeah, I got led this way too. The fact that we're all here together means the ghost led us here on purpose. This path leads to the old laboratory, which is a restricted area. Old laboratory? The current Satomi laboratory is actually a series of annexes that used to be constructed, that have been constructed over the years. Enemy forces have invaded and turned this area into a battlefield more than once in its history. So they gave up on dismantling it and just left the area as it was. It would be more accurate to say they made a conscious decision to seal it off. But why? What's in there? Well... Grrr. Rah, grrr. What the hell are those things? They aren't human, that's for sure. It looks like they want to eat our guts. But they're wearing lab coats. It looks like they were staff members before parasitic bugs took over their bodies. That's just what we need, human insects. Stay away from them, Baku. More of them are coming. We can't deal with them, let's get out of here. Scree! They're on our tail. This one has wings, it's not like the other bugmen. It must be their leader, their queen bee. Key! What the? It flew off deeper into the lab. Wait, Takuma, we can't fight them with our bare hands. So what do you want us to do? Keep running away like cowards? I see you're still alive. For now. Listen up. The Tomy laboratory has been invaded by insects. The one controlling them is heading for the bottom floor of the old lab. It's gotta be the one with wings. On your way to Ark, hunt down the queen insect and kill her. Roger that, but what about you, Commander? I'll be fine, don't you forget I was the one who trained you, Kamai. If they're going to the old lab, they can only be after one thing. Hurry. You heard him, let's go, Takuma Baku. Hold up, what is that overgrown bee after? I'll explain later, first we need to get out of here alive. Grrr. Grrr. Something tells me there ain't gonna be a walk in the park. Grrr. Gah! Eek, those aren't handsome hotties at all. Is this a ghost's true form? They look more like bug monsters than ghosts. We need to run away, Yomogi. Yeah, but we're kinda surrounded. There are relatively fewer monsters around the door in the back. We'll have to break through the encirclement. Isuri, Asagi, take the lead. Got it. How do you feel, Asagi? Better, honestly, I'd rather deal with giant insect people than ghosts. Representative Chika, Yun, Chisei, stay in the middle. Yomogi, Suga, watch your backs. Roger. Wait, are these things... What are these things anyway? They're giant freaking bugs. Give me a gun. I'll give them some new air holes. We don't have guns. Let's make our way out. A hero will save us. I'm sure of it. It's a busy as usual, so it's business as usual for Izuru, huh? That might have been scarier than the bugs. Everyone get down. Grrr. Grrr? That was so cool, the bugman went like kablooey. You mean a hero actually came for us? Guess who? It's me! Professor Shikishima. Thank you, Professor, you saved us. Don't mention it, I never get to test my weapons on live targets these days. Welcome to target practice, my insect friends. Get a load of this. Did I just imagine that? It looks like a machine gun came out of his body. Nice of you to notice, Missy. You see, my body is modded with all kinds of weapons. Are you sure he counts as a hero? He looks like a cyborg villain type of guy. He's not exactly what I pictured, but he did save us, so I guess it's okay. I bought weapons for everyone. Pick something you like, my treat. Yes. This is the best, my favorite. The special .44 Magnum Revolver. A bazooka, even flamethrowers. Get past here and you guys can regroup with Doman, Kashu, and your ninja friend. Good luck. We should get out of harm's way once we all regroup. Wouldn't be so sure about that. How come? The night is almost over. But the world will come. But the world could end before the sun even comes up. Oh, that was a bit of an intro. The Cauldron of Hell. Oh, pardon me. Oh, I just had a little bit of a burp there. Alright. Alright, so the annoying thing about this map is going to be we can't kill him until the absolute end. Because the mission is to beat him and not kill everyone, which is unfortunate, but it's fine. Yeah, count the number of missile launches. I'm just going to turn my head to the left so I don't have to watch that. I hate it when they vibrate the screen like that, holy hell. Yeah, it bought us time for us to deploy. That's what he's implying. Alright, so... time for the battleships. And yeah, we don't really need to get a kill to get a boys, so... There was it, Amaro and... who's the other one? Oh, and Duo. Alright. Yeah, that should be fine. Try and leave the Witch from Mercury crew alone for a little bit if I can. Just because I know they'll have their own stuff coming up soon. Oh. Alrighty, so yeah, your morales are fine. So you can just charge straight over here and whack this guy. What level are these guys? 56, cool. That average is going up more and more and I'm liking it. I mean, you had gain, you just... yeah. Bit weird. Would expect more of a level up from that, but whatever. Alright, probably should do that. Yep, they have a chat. Yeah, he's not wrong. It kind of sucks if you have insomnia, but I mean, yeah. Alright, Amuro. That's not Amuro. This is Amuro. Alright, you come over here and you just hang tight. You're not doing anything until it's kill the boss time, so... Oh, new type 7. Yeah, even if Ark joins you, he's not getting a kill. He's already leveled enough. Jetta Rays. Alright, I'm just gonna hold my finger over. Yeah, I saw that coming. So I had to pause just so that wasn't in the video for reasons of YouTube-ness. I'm sure you understand, because there's a few things in this that I can't show because it'll get me flagged. Which is, you know, a shame because they pull it straight from the anime, where they done it like, you know, based on the anime, but did their own graphic designs, their own models. It might not get flagged, I suppose. All it was the open get arc, basically. I do like the music, though I will admit I also like what's the one I'm looking to say? Heats the most in terms of all the music. And now we have more friends. Alright. Gonna fly over here and murder you. So almost max aura there. And yeah, you got love. Oh, we can reach you. Cool. Kill that one. Avenue type 6. I actually did that run. I should have given that one to the Macross crew, but oh well. It's fine. Because I could have zealed and sniped another enemy probably. Alrighty. Alright, keep killing them. Alright, well, they're sorted. Then we can just wait a turn, and then we can cast Gain on everyone.
アンドロメダ竜国の指揮官です。攻撃目標捕捉。
では張り切っていきましょうか。
これがエアデントの力。
我と渡り合うか。
Everyone seems to be shooting the A advent, so that's fine. Let them waste their ammo against the wall. Alright. There we go. Alright, so first things first. Let's try and get you over here a bit faster. Good. Yeah, so far I can get another one, which is this one all the way at the back here. Let's actually show off Fire's attack one more time. I just want to see the Regis that I normally never see used. There we go. Oh, I forgot to turn the animation back off. That's fine, it's fine. What are you, level 59, so... warships can get a kill. Yeah, you didn't actually get one. It's a bit unfortunate. What do we got? 57 from Quattro, so... murder. Hero can kill one. Guess we'll give one to the Getter Boys. And then, lastly, we have the boss kill. Alright, Amuro. I mean... may as well make this pretty. There we go, new type level 8 in Zeal. Very nice boost. I appreciate you showing us Ark's power firsthand, but it changes nothing for you, the speckled sinners of Earth. We, the Andromeda Stellation, declare here and now. For the sake of the entire universe, we will defeat Getter. We will strike at the source and completely annihilate its spawning ground, the Earth. The eradication of the Atomic Laboratory and the destruction of the A-Vent are only the first step. My name is McDonald. McDonald's. And you will all meet with your demise very soon. So I got distracted by silently wanting to get such an epic muffin. They want to annihilate Earth. Never gonna happen. We've accomplished our goal. I will finish you off next time. The nanoparticles are dispersing. That was him. Takuma. Rah! What's on, Takuma? Calm down. Shut up, shut up, shut up! It's him, that man, McDonald. He's my mother's killer. Yeah, I guess technically this is the post thing, but oh well. Hanger. You sure about all this, Takuma? Oh yeah, that McDonald scumbag from the Andromeda whatever. He's the guy that assaulted our dojo and murdered my mum. Who the hell is that asshole and where is he? The Andromeda Stellation, they're the ones sending the Insectors to attack us. Wherever they are, they must be on the other side of dimensional rifts, the Stokers, somewhere out in space, or even another dimension. Then we jump through one easy. Calm down, Takuma, we barely understand how Stokers work. If you act recklessly, you'll die for nothing. Damn it, I found the scumbag and there's nothing I can do about it. Takuma, what, if you're gonna lecture me about how I'm acting like a kid, I swear, I understand your frustration way too well. Huh? Damon's been through something similar to Takuma. He spent years hunting the man responsible for the death of his family. The way you are now, there's only one thing I can tell you, and what's that? Become stronger, Takuma. Stronger. Your father, Ryoma Nagara, was the greatest rival of my own master, Master Asia. Just as I trained to surpass Master, you have to surpass your father. Why does everyone come bringing up my old man like I can't even remember his face? Sorry. No, I get it. What you said hit home. If I don't get stronger, I'll never be able to avenge my mom or even get close to McDonald. Exactly. That scumbag is part of the Andromeda Stellation. As long as I keep piloting Getter, I'm bound to fight him sooner or later. I'll do it. I'll crush him in the Andromeda Stellation with Getter Arc. Speaking of Getter, the Getter rays that power Arc are the same energy as the light that came out of the lab, right? Yes, why do you ask? Is it really something that can be controlled by humans? A mysterious energy that has yet to be fully understood. If it was ever to run amok, who knows what kind of damage it would cause. Frankly, I can't argue with that. In fact, it seems that the old Atomic Laboratory was sealed off because of an accident where Getter rays got out of control. However, it was the getaways that saved the world from the Dinosaur Empire and Hyaki Empire. The Andromeda Starvation must be after Geta because they realize the threat it poses to them. Even if we don't fully understand it, we need this power. Power is neither good nor evil, it all depends on how we use it. Same with photon power, that's why I strive to use great for the sake of justice. Yeah, it's the same for me and Raideen. If we're talking about powers we don't understand, our situation with Dynazen may be similar. Good point. The A-Event is no different, in that end it all comes down to us. Then I'm going to use Geta to avenge my mum. I don't care what anyone says, it's my reason for piloting Geta. That's as good as reason as any. Commander Jin. Today, our enemy has learned the consequences of attacking this Atomy laboratory. They'll most likely focus their attention on Geta Arc for its use of Geta Rays as a weapon, and on the A-Event by extension. What do we know about the Andromeda Stellation? Very little, but we're not going to let them stay one step ahead of us forever. I want to know more about them as much as the next guy, but there's something I want to ask you first. What is inside the Cauldron of Hell? I can still feel it even now. There's something down there. What exactly is generating that huge volume of Geta Rays? I suppose at this point you are all too involved to be kept in the dark. At the bottom of the old Satomi laboratory lies Geta Dragon. Isn't that the Geta Robo that fought the Hyaki Empire? Geta Dragon was only supposed to be a robot, nothing more than a hunk of metal put together by human hands. It lies deep underground, amassing energy, continuing to evolve even now. It's evolving? How could a normal robot begin to evolve? The three great principles of self-regeneration, self-replication, and self-evolution is just like... Only Dr. Satomi, the original developer of Geta Robo, could have given us an answer, but he's no longer with us. It's hard to believe you've been keeping such a crazy thing right under your feet. I'll admit it, I lost a lot when the Geta Rays got out of control, maybe too much. But at the same time, Geta Energy is humanity's hope. Hope? How can you be so sure? Because I have faith in it. That's exactly why Dr. Satomi created Greater Arc for us to control. But whether Geta will be our hope or our doom depends on those who control it, the three of you, Takuma, Kamai, and Baku. It's up to us. All I care about is avenging my mom, and I need Geta to do that. Just as you need Geta, Geta needs you. Say what? Yes, the same way as you needed your father, Ryoma to go. You don't get what I mean, do you? Well, that's fine for now. You'll just have to keep moving forward until you figure it out for yourself. I was going to do that anyway. And I'll happen to be there to see it happen. Huh? So what you're saying is, yep, I'm boarding the event. It's an honor, Professor Shikishima. Welcome aboard. Your ship's gonna be even safer with me around. Hee hee. Our policy is to accept anyone. No asking Ichika to throw him out. Doman, what is it? I wanted to say thanks. Now I've got a clear idea of how I'm gonna move forward. Like me, you've embarked on a journey of training. Let's work together to improve and reach the top. I don't know much about your master, or my old man for that matter, but from now on, you and I are rivals, buddy. That's fine by me, you better not disappoint. Ha, right back at you. Just you wait, McDonald, I'm going to become much stronger along with Geta. Then I will find you, and I will kill you. So we get new assist crew, which is great. 300,000, not bad. And now we equip our new assist crew. So we can probably... I mean, I'm not really using it all that much, but we can probably just bench you anyway. So leveling him up will be pretty fast, so it's no issues there. Then we will want to do, I want to say this one next, so the Majestic Prince units will be sorting. But that is a problem for next episode, so thank you for watching everyone, and I'll catch you then.